what to do next. If you think you might be depressed, talking about it is the best place to start. Find someone you trust, a friend, a family member, a teacher, a neighbor, and let them know. You don't have to get into a huge detailed conversation right off the bat. You just need to let someone know so that you can share your burden and so that you know someone is looking out for you. This person can help you find a counselor or professional who is trained to treat your depression. For more information on what kinds of depression are available, For more information on what kinds of help are available, see Chapter 10. There are things that help, but they don't make everything okay. There's nothing specific they can say because they can only help me so much. I have to just feel it and talk about it myself. Another part of your brain is working when you are depressed, so stuff comes out that you don't even know you're feeling until you start talking about it. So I think just having someone who will listen, who will let me say whatever I want to say helps. Simon, 21. If you think you have a friend or sibling who might be depressed, here's some advice from people who have been through it. Things you shouldn't do or say if you think someone you know is depressed. I think the worst thing someone can do when I am depressed is compare me to someone else. Sometimes it's helpful to hear other stories so that you know you're not alone, but more often than not, comparing me to someone else makes my feelings seem insignificant, kind of like everyone has them. And why do I think that I am so special that I should be allowed to be upset over those things? I hate when people start trying to find solutions for me the moment I have finished telling them what is wrong. If you have answers right off the bat, it makes me feel like either you weren't listening at all or that my problems are minor and I'm overreacting. Susan, 19. The one thing that always infuriates me is when they say, I understand what you're going through. Don't say it. Mary, 21. For people who have friends who are depressed, don't try telling them they are depressed, 'cause you know it's true, or some part of your brain knows it's true, even if you don't know it yet. And of course, you don't want anybody to know you're depressed at the beginning, and you especially don't want your best friend telling you that you're depressed. Ella, 12. We had a counselor in our school, and she would come up to me in front of everyone and put her arm around my shoulder and say, how are you feeling? Don't do that in front of everybody. It was really humiliating. So people pushing too hard doesn't help. When you're really depressed, you have to feel ready to talk to somebody. It's good that people push you a little bit so you know they are there when you need help. But constantly nagging at somebody or the people who deal with it as though it wasn't anything serious, like it was just all in your head. Anyway, it is all in your head, but it's very real for the person who's going through it. Caroline, 19. Things you can do or say that might help. Just let me be upset for a while. Nod your head, and then maybe you can tell them what you think I should do about it. More often than not, I know the answer, but I just need someone to vent to. Susan, 19. Sometimes when my mom would tell me that I'm not really depressed or I'm just feeling like I am, it makes me feel better even if I am depressed. Robert, 9. Do be really understanding, provide comfort, provide a sense of security because it's something that's really lacking. At that point, say it's okay, we're going to get through this. We are standing by you and we are going to go through this with you. We're here to offer whatever help and comfort you need. Mary, 21. Listen to your kid. Listen. Don't preach. Don't try to cheer them up too much. Listen, listen, listen. Maria, parent.